my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
Hi guys, this is Ratchet Straw, and we are playing Criminal Case, War Edition, Case 35, The Killer in the Rise. If you haven't watched the previous episode, I'm gonna say it again. I'm wrapped up with a sheet because it's cold in this room. It has just passed 11 PM here, and it's a little bit colder now here in the room, so let's unlock chapter 2. Alright? Know that. What's the matter? A stranger is approaching the village. I've seen him. You've seen? But son, I don't wish to be rude, but how could you have seen anything? There's no time to take a day. Come with me to the haunted forest and you'll see for yourself. Alright, Mr. Sale, continue handle it. Show us the way to the haunted forest. What the hell, dude? There! Can you see the stranger approach you, Tectia? Where? Over the bridge? Can you see anyone, Katia? Alright then, who are you? Greetings, fellow travelers. I'm lost. What? Whoa, I didn't even hear you. It's because of my rubber boots. They're made for walking without making noise. But you needn't be afraid of me. I'll just travel from the mountains. My name is Ronin Osawa. Well, we're the police investigating a murder. Tekatia would like to have a word with you. It'll be a pleasure to talk to you, Tekatia. Great. Katia, I'll keep an eye on Mr. Osawa and have a look around the forest. Alright. And the blind Sen won't say anything, huh? Alright, nothing. Oh, I gotta go first talk to Ronin. So, why don't you start by telling us who you are and where you come from? I will travel from a foreign land, Tectia. I ought to pass through this village on my wanderings. I know most of the villagers. Whenever I come by, we sit down with a bottle of baijiu and talk. Most of them never leave this valley. I'll bring them news from the outside world. Well, the news here is that a teenage boy, Gohan, was murdered. Do you know anything about that? Gohan? Is that the boy from the rice farm? I'm going to hear of his demise, but I only just arrived from over the mountains. I don't know what happened to him. I'll stay in the village for a few days. Send for me if you need my help again, Tectia. Oh my gosh, so far you are #1 suspect, dude. Don't lie to me, you know good well. We'll see about it later. Alright, let's investigate Stone Forest. Wow. What is this? This all just reminds me of Kung Fu Panda, the series where Furious 5 fight Tai Lung, and they fail to do so. Why is this bear trap covered in blood? And by bear since we are in China, you might mean panda. Could be. What's the point in getting this bird feeder? What are we going to do with it? Alright, Buddha and noodles. But yeah, handle that animal trap carefully. It's already stained with blood. You don't want your hand stuck in it too, while I collect a sample. And you're right, the bird feeder seems to have some faded drawings on it. Let's us to make out the pattern. Alright. Alright, let's do this bear trap first. Wow, you were just next to each other. Wow. Katia, you collected blood from the animal trap. Let's look at it under a microscope. Alright. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. But here, there you go, coins. I should do this more often to send you coins, but I just don't like when it turns off the full screen like that. What? Yeah, those drawings you called the bird feeder give me the creeps. Right, the meaning of that stick figure with blood spotting from his neck is really obvious. This is not how our victim died. I agree, this must have been drawn by the killer. But the first symbol could be anything. Looks ominous, like a nail driven through a box. Alright, best send these drawings to the pond. Alright. 12 hours. And now let's see whose blood this is. Ah, that was you, dude. Continue, the bloody clothes from an animal try to match the DNA profile of Blind Sen. You know, I know he's blind, but Blind Sen seems to know his way in the waters pretty well. He would alert us to the stranger's approach. But you're right, it's best to ask Blind Sen how he walked into this trap. Are you really blind? Well, he must be. He didn't see that coming. Let's go talk to Blind Sen then. Do you know how to take care of yourself when you're blind? Mr. Sen, the detective has found an animal trapped in the forest with your blood on it. Did you walk into it by accident? Those darn children! I'm telling you, Detective, it's time they learn some respect. Of course, some of them are orphans. No one teaches them discipline. Wait, you mean that trap was set by children? Kids aren't like they used to be, Detective. Yeah, their games got violent. Even the animals hide from them. The children hurt them just for laughs. Mr. Sen, forgive me for asking, but how can you be sure what the children are doing if you can't see them? I don't need eyes to know it was that little rascal Hana who set up that trap. I heard him laugh from behind a tree. Had a little too much by each that night, but I hear he's still perfect, Detective. Well, let's hope you didn't take revenge on Han by killing him. Or you sure would have to worry about walking into traps in prison. How can you kill you're blind? Alright, we're just gonna wait for these drawings to finish, still a bit. And we are back, so let's check out these drawings. Are you familiar with the Chinese writing system, Katia? If so, you'll still share my fascination with these drawings you found on this bird feeder. Well, we figured the stick figure and the cycle was a description of the murder. Katia thinks the scribble scribed it down as some kind of a confession. But we're stumped by the third symbol. Are you saying it's a Chinese character, Monsieur Dupont? It is indeed, but here's a twist. See the rectangular frame around the character? The symbol is also one of the tiles in the traditional game of Mahjong. As you know, Mahjong tiles are full of symbolism. The symbol of the red dragon stands for success or achievement. I'm not sure I get it, Monsieur Dupont. Do you mean the current made these drawings to say they successfully achieved the murder? I want to pretend to understand the curious intention, but it's quite clear that they play Mahjong. Great, so now we have to fight this Mahjong playing killer, Katia. I can use a walk to clear my head and think this over. Good idea. Let's switch the victims home again. Learning more about Han's life will help us understand what happened to him. Alright. Mahjong? I remember we got that evidence back in Pacific Bay in Ivywood. Whenever we were recording that criminal kind of movie, and we found out that the killer plays Mahjong, so that's all I can remember. Alright. Torn paper. We're literally gonna say Han. Well, it's weird to say Go, but alright, we're gonna call him Han then. Now I can't decide is Han, he is a first name or the last name, I don't know. Chinese. What do you need a slingshot for? Who are you trying to attack, huh? I'm not sure the red sack teachers so, but we have no choice. We have to find out everything about Han's friends and interests. You found a slingshot? You're right, there's something called into the wood. Let's read what it says. We're sorry the swordfish will no doubt give us a fresh clue too. Let's get to work here. Alright. Alright, first let's do the slingshot. Cowards die. May. Oh! Consider the slingshot I found in Victor's room had a message etched on it. It says, cowards die, and it's signed by May. You're right, yeah, May was Victor's friend, but his message doesn't sound very friendly at all. Alright, let's find Bea and ask her what the story is behind this gift. Alright. Well, you seem to not like it when you first talked to it. Is this going to be more, huh? Alright, first let's see this store, whatever that is. You are clever enough to read this. Lord of the Flies, William Golding. There, the store visitor store were the shreds of a book. It's The Lord of the Flies by William Golding. I didn't know it was popular even in China. Besides, The Lord of the Flies is a pretty dark story about teenage boys' adventures getting out of hand. It's an odd coincidence that Han was reading it just before he was murdered. Wait, there's a note attached to the book too. It says, Han, you are clever enough to read this. Someone had to read this book. Alright, we must find out who gave this book to the victim and why. Do they just love classic literature or were they trying to tell the victim something? Hopefully Maria can read between the lines of this message and tell us who wrote it. Alright. 12 hours, another. Wow. Alright, May, what's this message about? May, I think you found this slingshot in Han's room. Why did you call him a coward? I told you I liked Han, but he was so weak. He spent hours in his room reading or crying for his absent parents. I gave Han there so he could be toughened up and prove himself. I needed to set my rubber boots on fire and throw them from the bridge in the Dragon Forest, but he chickened out. Next, I dared him to steal baijiu from his auntie's chicken, but Han refused to drink it. I drank the whole bottle myself. You drank a whole bottle of baijiu? Must have been pretty sick after that. That was the point! One must learn to endure pain and sickness. I was trying to teach Han to be stronger. You said you take these games very seriously, May, but getting sick and setting things on fire does sound like fun to me. Maybe we should have a word with your parents when we wrapped up this case, May. Until then, stay out of trouble. How old are you? Can you drink this, huh? Well, baijiu is some kind of alcohol, so... Let's see. Yeah, you're only 15, so... But this is China, maybe it's not as in Europe here, so... Alright, we're just gonna wait for this book to finish. Still a bit. And we are back, so let's check out this book. Hello there, this book you found about the victim's belongings has some uncanny parallels with the murder you're investigating. Well, it's been a while since I read it, but the story is about some schoolboy adventures ending in bloodshed, right? Just like our victims. Exactly. What makes the book more interesting is the note. Han, you are clever enough to read this. The story is both encouraging and challenging, with a hint of authority in it too. Furthermore, the handwriting reveals that the person is educated and intelligent and appreciates those qualities in others too. I'm sure you already put two and two together. The message was written by a teacher. A teacher? Well, it makes sense for a teacher to give a boy a classic novel to read, but still, Han's word makes you wonder what this homework was really about. The good thing, Katrina, is that this is a small village and the school has only one teacher, Miss Young. Well, then let's have a chat with Miss Young about this book, then. Alright? Just a new suspect. I thought there was going to be someone we have already met. Alright, Teacher Young. What was it? Why did you recommend the book, huh? Miss Young, do all your pupils read The Lord of the Flies? Oh, of course not, technically. I'm sure you know, but life around here isn't easy. Some of the children don't even go to school. They had to work on the rice fields. Han was one of the bright kids. I wanted him to have a better future, so I encouraged him to read more. You must have heard that Han was murdered, Miss Young. Miss Young, did you notice anything odd in Han's behavior at school? Anything that could help us? Han hadn't been to school for a while, Tia. He said his auntie needed his help on the farm. Sadly, a lot of children dropped out because of this. Sometimes I put on my rubber boots and go out to the rice fields to talk to the parents about their children's education. But it's a hard battle to fight. We understand, Miss Young. Thank you, and please call us if you remember anything. I'll do rubber boots, alright. Katrina, is it just me, or is there something unsettling going on with the children in this village? I mean, just look at the clues you found. First, a book about teenage boys turning feral. You got to wonder if it was more than just homework. What about the bloody animal in the forest? Blind said complained that the children are playing violent games and scaring animals. And the way May talked about daring Han to get drunk on baijiu is pretty alarming too. I can't help being concerned, Katrina. Meanwhile, there's no sign of Sombra or the mysterious headhunter who hired Warren Goodfellow. I wonder how they fit in the picture. Katrina, thank God you're here. You gotta help me. You gotta find my little girl. Angela? What's going on? It's June. She disappeared. What? How did she disappear? Wow. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!